All right, and we are live once again for another Megatron Draws. And today, as promised last week, we are going to be working on... turn the light on. We're going to be working on Grimlock here, because I've been way into this guy for quite a while now, because I think I did him in August. And I think I did it on my birthday, actually. I think I did it on my birthday stream last year. And so, yeah, we're finally going to be able to finish this guy off. So before we get into coloring, I actually need to go in and do some ink work because I need to add in the shadows for the mouths on the Sharkticons. I kind of forgot to do that before the stream started. But yeah, let's just get into it then. Just want to go ahead and add some blacks just to the teeth, and we'll get right into our favorite Dinobot here. At least my favorite Dinobot. Obviously, everyone's going to have their favorites. But I think it's pretty much unanimous that everyone likes the old Grimlock. It's just like, how can you not? Yeah, it's a big dinosaur robot. It shoots flames out of his mouth. All right. Just going to touch up the side here real quick. Probably should touch this up earlier today, but whatever. It's all good. Very minor areas need to be filled in here. All right. Also just played the new intro. Hopefully you guys all dig it. Just finished that one a couple days ago. I also made one for my diorama stream, which I'll be doing tomorrow night, hopefully. I currently have it set for 7 p.m., but I might go earlier depending on how long it takes, how long Mac and the 90 stream goes. So, but yeah, tomorrow we're going to be working on Icon. Not going to be doing Tokyo this week, just because I want to get, because Icon's going to be a very simple diorama, like it's not really too involved. And so I want to get that one done first, just kind of get it out of the way. Because with Tokyo, I need to do some like extra planning for like the buildings and stuff like that. Because some extra, well, because in Tokyo they have like these big billboards and signs on the buildings and stuff like that. So I kind of want to, because I'm doing it all in perspective. Like I have, if you've seen my Twitter, I've been kind of updating the diorama situation there, and I have like the side panels as well as the back wall kind of all in perspective. So I got to kind of match the perspective with the signs and whatnot, and as well as get the buildings all detailed and all that. But I have the overall sort of layout in mind, so that's good. So that's why I'm doing the Icon one first, because it's going to be a lot simpler, because it's just going to be some buildings in the background and a very basic sort of Cybertronian sort of a ground. All right, just 2 more mouths to feed, and then we can get started on coloring. This guy has 2 teeth aren't inked or outlined properly yet. That's okay though. It's a little bit far, camera. So try and gotta be careful with this thing because you don't want it to tip over by accident. Oh, you know what? Oh, never mind. Excuse myself. But obviously the scene, I think I might have talked about it. I can't remember if I talked about it on the inking stream. I did a stream inking this last year, but this is obviously based on the 86 movie, where obviously Grimlock and the Dinobots kind of come in to save Hot Rod and Cup from the Quintessons, who I'm guessing will probably be the main villain of the new game that's coming out. Because in the trailer you kind of see like these tentacle aliens kind of running around in the trailer. So I'm guessing this whole Legion thing is going to be some sort of, I guess, army that the Quintessons have kind of amassed. And it definitely feels very 86, not 86 movie, but season 3, season 4 inspired because, well, it seems like the plot of it anyways, like the whole spores and all that. It very much reminds me of the Return of Optimus Prime storyline in G1, where they had all these spores running around and infecting Transformers and humans, and they had to bring back Optimus Prime in order to stop it. So it kind of seems like they're doing something very similar to that. And I think they even have like a human character that was in the season 3 cartoon. She was like kind of like part of the, because in that universe, obviously, and in that time frame, humans technology kind of evolved a lot more because of the involvement of Transformers and all that. So they had like space stations everywhere and stuff like that. So kind of like a Star Trek sort of thing. And so one of the female characters from that is going to be a part of the game. It seems like she's one of the female characters in the trailer that you see standing near the. Well, I'm guessing it's Bumblebee, most likely Bumblebee or Sid Streaker that they're repairing in the trailer. Because the only 2 yellow guys we are aware of that are going to be in the game. But yeah, as for characters I really want to see in the game, it's definitely got to be Grimlock. I really want to see Grimlock in that game. I think he'd be a really cool addition to play as. Like, he was so much fun to play as in Fall of Cybertron, rather. Like, you just had. It was just so fucking cool playing as Grimlock. You get to play him as in the Dinobot mode as well as the robot mode, and both were like just fucking fun. Like, he could eat like fucking Insecticons at one point. He had some dope ass moves when he was with his sword, and you got to play him in the robot mode. So much fun. So much fun. Hopefully this next game kind of lives up to that hype, because they have a lot of shoes to kind of fill, you know. So those games are fucking awesome. Like that, those games are just everything a Transformers game should be. All right, I think we're ready to move on to color. Ooh. Gotta fix this first. Just gonna tighten this up. Okay, I think we're gonna start with Grimlock. So then we'll use some cool grays. Or hold on, just gonna some reference. I think he has some chrome elements on him as well as the gray, so I kind of want to get both in there. Yeah. So like his arms and some other parts, his teeth, and let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just do the teeth and the arms in chrome, and everything else can kind of like a. Let's see, he has a light gray and a dark gray as well, so yeah, we'll work on it. We'll figure it out. So I think we're gonna go with neutral grays for this one, and maybe some toner grays, just in case. And we'll save the cool grays for the lighter shades as well as the chrome elements on them. So, so we're gonna start with the N4. All right. Or hold on. We're good. might start getting two. Yeah, start getting two. Just want to add a little bit of a shine to his metal here. Might need the M0 as well. Move these guys onto the side. There we go. I'm liking that actually. Just gotta darken that up a bit. I'm gonna kind of borrow a Don Matique sort of style where she uses multiple colors at once for like specific areas, one area at a time. Actually seems like a smart move. Gets a lot done. Four. There. I'm liking the way that's turning out. All right. So to the back side. Wish there's like an actual zoom in function on this webcam here. Make things a lot easier. I'll just kind of keep a little highlight on the side there. Try a little bit more. All right, that's the top half of his head pretty much done. Try a little bit more of the two here. Almost done. There we go. Oop. Oh, not this guy. Should better grab my blender real quick because I made a mistake. Might should lighten this up a bit. Actually, yeah, just a little bit more. Just so it kind of matches the top of them a little bit. It's looking a little awkward. Just to be a little bit lighter. That should do it. Yeah. So I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit further. There. Yeah, it should be fine. All right. Let's bring the 4 up here. This would be a little bit of shadow casting from the little panel here. Just have it go all the way up here. Drop my shit. There. Just add a little bit there. All right. Hopefully I don't kill this guy's ink, because I don't think I have a refill for this guy. So should be good. Just gonna touch up this area, add a little bit of darkness, just so it kind of looks like it's part of the same sort of family there, so to speak. Just gonna make it a little bit darker on the nose. Here. There we go. Much better. Camera on this thing is kind of a pain in the ass to sort of maneuver. All right, let's move on to the lips, for lack of a better term. Just kind of go like that. I think we'll use cool grays for the inside of his mouth, just kind of make it a little bit different. Or maybe toner grays. Yeah, I think we'll go toner grays for that. All right. Just realized I missed this layer on the lips here. It's all good though. Okay, we got the handsome mug going. Now his neckline here is supposed to be yellow or gold, so we're kind of leave that. And so I think we're just gonna. Oh, you know what? I forgot to draw that Autobot logo. I'm a dork. All right, so real quick. Here, quickly sketch in a symbol here. Let's see. Nice. All right, that should do it. All right, crisis averted. So now we can work on the rest of his body here. So, I think that I'm going to use chrome on the tail here, kind of like in the toy I have. I think that'll look cooler. All right, so we'll start from the chest here. Now I gotta be careful because actually I'm going to outline that a bit more, just so I don't accidentally go into that area. Because there's supposed to be a little red stripe right here on his torso here. Just gotta make sure I don't make any mistakes. Now it's great. I'm using gray tone, so it shouldn't be a problem, even if I do get some in there. But I should do the little back part here first. Just kind of separate that from wheelie real quick. Should all be shot there. He has a little bit of a bump on his back here, for lack of a better term. Pull my 6 and 4, my 8. Just to get a little more darkness there. So let's kind of indicate the shadow of Wheelie over top of him. Just a little bit. And then we blend it all together with the 0. And the 2. That should be good. All right. Just kind of marking where the shadows would go. Bring back the shadow. You just have the shadow casting on this side of them. That'll make more sense. Okay, continue that once we get to that side. Just get that one area here. Probably would be a shadow right here by his mouth. Bring back the 2, like we've been doing all day. The helmet or the head. And just blend that in. And N6 for an extra layer of shadow. That should be good. Let's get the other side going now. Still. All right. Yeah, I'm actually retweet my stream out. Some people in here. Get some more eyes on me, so to speak. All right. Extra shadow. Just add a little shadow here. Wrong side. Okay, starting to shape up now. Just gotta transition the edges here a little bit more. 0. Okay. We're going to do this section here, and then we're going to do, let's see. I think I'll make this a stripe here too. This little part here, just going to add a little bit extra color poppage, so to speak. Can't color that because that's Wheelie's foot. Be careful. 6. Just a bit harsher shadow there. And kind of exceed this way a little bit. What's up with this pen? Thought I fielded you last week. What's up with you? Here, refill this guy. Just need to fix this up. Grab my refills real quick. Ooh, my eraser on that side. Oh, I guess then it didn't refill it. It's all good though. Hopefully that's not too much. There we go. Much better. All right. Just kind of deepen the shadows a bit. Ooh, nope. Fuck. Don't do that. Shit. Okay. That's why we got a blender. All right, that should be fine. All right, specs pretty much good to go now. What's that side of it? Let's check my 6. just leave it off to the side for now. Shouldn't need a whole lot of harsh shadows here anyways for a little bit. So might just a little bit here on this side. Like I said earlier, we're going to keep this sort of stripe intact. So we can color it red. Just add a little bit of pop of color to our Dinobot, our happy old T-Rex. This is actually my second T-Rex I've ever drawn on this channel, because the first one being Beast Wars Megatron, which is now in the possession of Lethal Lightning, because I gave them as a gift, because I felt like it. All right, that should be good. Into 0. Just kind of blend that in. Move these guys out of here. All right, 4. Let's get our shadows in. Let's grab the 6. All right. Wi-Fi seems to be a little weird on the StreamYard side. Hopefully it's not fucking up the stream. Just a little bit touching up here. I'm really digging the neutral grays. I think it works really well for a Grimlock. It's not too harsh. It kind of gives a little bit of a almost like a gunmetal sort of effect to him. Kind of works for his character. All right, I'll finish blending this, and then we can get to, I think we'll do the thighs, then the foot. And I think that will do it for the, at least this shade of gray. Obviously, we got to go and do the gold. And there's a little bit of a light gray on this like thigh here. It's kind of a different shade of gray on his robot form. Then we're kind of go for a chrome tail and arms and teeth. And then we'll use, I think we'll use toner grays or cool gray for the mouth and interior, just so it kind of looks a little bit different from the outside grays, so it kind of stands out a bit more. Yeah. Just going to quickly run through that. Okay. Hey, Grumpy. Hey, Power. How's it going, man? Hey, Boset. See the gangs coming in. Now we're into the stream. It's all good, though. Because we got a lot to do. Because we're barely scratching the surface right now. Yeah. You know, I might have to use a toner gray or a cool gray for this. This one's kind of dying on me. And I don't have a refill for this guy either. Sucks. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it should be fine. Not that much different. Yeah. All right. See that you saw the tweet though. Oh, no worries, man. Yeah. YouTube munted. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We need the M4 for shadows. Yep, this is G1 Grimlock. We're doing a little bit of an ode to the original cartoon, or the 86 movie, rather, where the dynamites kind of bust in and save a hot rod and cup from the Quintessons, as well as the Sharkticons. So we have them like smashing the shit out of a stomping one into the ground. As well as we got Wheelie on his back shooting his slingshot, which is a strange weapon for a Transformer to have, but you know, it is what it is. It's Wheelie, so. And obviously, in the background, we kind of have a little bit of a reference to the movie. There's the ship that they used to take off in the back. I'm too sure there. But yeah. All right, let's blend that in. Actually, I want to do the top here just a little more. There we go. Two. And for those just joining us, basically what I've been doing is I've been swapping between grays depending on the section I'm working on. So I start with the helmet, or the head rather, and then work my way down. So kind of working with different shades, kind of kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. As well as it's kind of like it's really useful for blending, because you only have so much amount of time before the ink fully dries up, and you can't really get a whole lot of blending done with other colors. So it's kind of a thing I'm trying to do more of. This guy. So I have multiple markers in my hand right now. Yeah. No worries, post it. Oh, you're back. Yeah, just blend that all together. Also kind of going for a bit of a gunmetal sort of look for the grays. That's why I'm using neutral grays instead of cool grays. Same the cool grays for when I do the chrome, as well as the lighter shades of gray on his leg here. And I'm using some chrome on the tail, as well as the arms, and a little bit on the teeth. Tight, dude. Looks so good. Thanks, dude. Yeah, Grimlock. The second best Autobot in the Autobot ranks, in my opinion. Ooh, is that oozing out? I've had a little bit of a problem with one of my markers earlier. I refilled it, but we fixed it, so we're all good now. A little bit of a shadow going up. Got before, and we just blend that in. Ooh. Yeah, I'll be calling it later. Yeah, that's good. You don't got the prime call, Grimlock? Yeah. Yep, exactly. Actually, in the Marvel comics, he actually did take over as leader of the Autobots for a little bit, but he kind of became a bit of a tyrant as an Autobot leader. Like, he's kind of like being an asshole. The others, because that version of Grimlock was a lot more hardcore. You know, he wasn't fucking around. And actually kind of brought a little bit of the Marvel Comics edge of Grimlock into the War for Cybertron game, or Fall of Cybertron rather, with also a little bit of a healthy mix of the original G1 cartoon Grimlock. I think that's why I kind of really like. That's why I kind of really like the game version of the character the most. Although I will always have a soft spot for G1 Grimlock. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just really like that harder, a little bit of a harder edge on the character. I think it makes him look a more cool character and more interesting, but all right, get the 2. Although they did some dumb shit with the character in the what was the Robots in Disguise? It was a sequel series to Transformers Prime. That was fucking awful. That was like the worst Grimlock ever. He's just a dumb, big green Dinobot. Nothing like Grimlock. He looks stupid. But yeah. And I think that should do it for the thigh here. To remember it. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know how they got the sequel series so wrong. Like Transformers Prime was so fucking good. And it's just like and that's what we get as a sequel. Now I'm actually really a fan. I'm actually kind of excited for this new project that a couple fans are working on called Transformers Prime Galvatron's Revenge, where they're actually doing a more proper sequel to the show, where they actually bring in the real Galvatron. You know, they're bringing in Hot Rod and Springer. And they kind of obviously they have with Galvatron, they have Cyclonus and Scourge, and also adding a Slipstream to that team of Decepticons, or I think they call them something else they're calling them something else in the fan project there. But you also got Bruticus and the Combaticons coming in, which will be really cool to see. So that's one thing I'm really looking forward to from the fans, as well as the I think it's called Transformers Justice. This animated fan film is also being or fan series rather is being made. They just released their first episode a couple months ago, so that's gonna be really cool because it has a lot of because they're bringing a DJD like Tar and all that gonna be a part of it. So that's gonna be really cool to see. All right, let's get this leg going. Yeah, I'm actually more excited about most like fan projects nowadays than the actual stuff. Although I'm really hoping Grimlock gets added to the new game that's coming out. Like that'd be so cool to see that version of Grimlock. And it's kind of like because the game kind of looks like a very like post-apocalyptic sort of vibe. I'm actually kind of digging Transformers. So it'd be kind of cool to see how Grimlock will look in that. Which, speaking of Dinobots, I gotta show this off. I'll show it off at the end, but I started a little side project that I think you guys may or may not like, but I think it's kind of cool. I'll show it off later, but I kind of got the idea for it on Purple's stream when she was like, because they were talking about dinosaurs at one point, and it kind of got my art brain going. I was thinking about, what if, and my whole brain and my whole what I was thinking is, I was like, I was just thinking about different dinosaurs and whatnot. Like, how cool would it be, like, for like a Spinosaurus or a Ankylosaurus or something like that to be like a Dinobot. Then I kind of got to thinking a little bit. Well, what if Megatron created his own like team of Dinobots to kind of counter the Autobots? And so I started making up ideas for what a Decepticon version of like the Dinobots would be. So I designed 3 so far, or like a base design for 3 of them. I made one a Spinosaurus, one a Carnotaurus, and then one an Ankylosaurus. I don't know. It was like one of those ideas I just came up with. But I'll show them off at the end of the stream in a little bit. But I just thought it was a kind of interesting idea to have like more like, because I always kind of wanted to see more like Dinobots. Like I like to see them expand the Dinobots a little bit more. Like, I mean, I know they have like paddles and I think they had a raptor at one point, but yeah, I'd like to see more like dinosaur transformers get added to the cast. So that's one thing I was kind of coming up with, and I have. But yeah, got into Prime late when it was on the RIP Hub Network. Yeah, it was a really good show, But came after seeing not even trying still. Yeah, I have issues with Transformers Prime as well, but I still overall I think the storytelling was really good, and a lot of the characters were on point. For the most part, obviously, I didn't really like that version of Wheeljack. Didn't really like him being this warrior class Autobot. I thought he should have been. I always prefer the kooky sort of scientist, the engineer who's always inventing things and all that. Never really saw Wheeljack as a warrior type character, and part of the records no less. Like I thought it was like kind of an odd story decision for him. And also, RC kind of felt a little bit too much like Chromia in a sense. Like she had a bit more of a hard edge to her, but as well as like a little bit of that motherly side that RC kind of always had. But she definitely felt more like Chromia from the original cartoon than RC. Oh yeah. Steve Bloom was fucking awesome with Starscream. They're actually bringing back bringing back Steve Bloom as Starscream in the new game coming out, which should be really cool. I heard that Jeffrey Combs is coming back for Ratchet, as well as Peter Cullen for Optimus, and possibly Frank Welker's Megatron. So if that's true, it's gonna be a dope ass game. But I heard a rumor that they might not be coming. The game might not be coming to Xbox One. I think it's going to be for more current gen games because it might need the power for it, I guess. But fingers are crossed. I don't have to buy a new console to play that game because it actually does seem like a really cool game to play. Megatronians. All right, let's get some shadows in. But yeah, back to the Dinobot idea, or Dinobot, or Dinocons rather, for my little, I guess my own little OCs for Transformers, for lack of better terms. yeah, I just thought it was a kind of a cool idea to what it would be like if Decepticons had their own set of Dinobots going after them. So, but I do have the book but next to me, but I want to get a lot done in this Grimlock because there's a lot to be done in this piece. So I gotta get all Dinobot or Grimlock done, and then I gotta get the Wheelie and Sharkticons going. So, but luckily I'm not in any hurry at the moment. So, but I have to get off. And I think they stream at 8. No, not 8. They stream at 7. So, at least my time. But I have to go and help moderate for Top Nerdy to Us tonight on Mara's channel. But we got lots of time. We got 3 hours to go. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Jeffrey Combs as Ratchet again. I really liked his portrayal of the character in the Prime cartoon. I'm hoping that you bring in Corey Burton to play Shockwave as well. He was really bring back all the old cast as many of the old cast as possible. Although I doubt they're going to be using the classic Bumblebee. I'm not too sure who they're going to get for this one, but because he's still around. He's still around as well. Here, a little bit more shadow. Yeah, they've been on a little bit of a hiatus, Top Nerdy to Us. I think Steph's been busy because she works for Geese and Gamers now. I think full time, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what's going on with her, but it certainly seems like it. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I'll just add a little bit of shadow here. Love Corey Burton when he was Megatron. Oh yeah. Corey Burton was fucking awesome as Megatron in Transformers Animated. He's had a very cool, like, sort of calculating voice. I really dug. I mean, that was the Megatron you don't fuck with. Like, that was like one of the first times like Megatron really stood out a bit more. All right, I'm really liking this shade of N. Or I think it's starting to die on me a little bit. I thought I refilled you last week. I'll get this part going and I'll refill it. Yeah, that was like one of the more cool takes on Megatron in the series. All right, 2. Gotta tidy this guy up. Derek J. Wyatt worked on that series, yeah. I think he also worked on the Scooby-Doo series, and I think there's actually even a reference to Transformers Animated in that show, because I think there's a part in Mystery Incorporated where they had Lockdown's hook arm, as well as Grimlock's flame sword on, I think it was in, I can't remember what episode it was. I saw it on Twitter a couple days ago, which was kind of cool because he kind of added that into the background of one of the layers, I guess, for one of the Scooby-Doo villains. As well as I think they had a cameo, made a cameo appearance with Sari Sumdak, the human character from Transformers Animated, in like the background of a scene or something. It was pretty cool as well. Actually, that'd be a cool piece to do. Sari Sumdak in her like Transformer robot human form, which at some point that'd be kind of cool. When she got that form near the end of this, I think, third season of Transformers Animated, which is a really cool arc. All right, that foot should be done now. Or a leg, rather, because you got toes afterwards. All right. Yeah. Yeah, he worked on Scooby-Doo as well as Teen Titans and Ben 10. Yeah. And that little crossover universe. Oh, Transformers Scooby-Doo. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun one. You call it like the Ghost of Starscream. Scooby-Doo, the Ghost of Starscream. There you go. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I want to touch the head a little bit, but I'll do it later. I want to attach the metal here a bit more. Ooh, yeah. Actually, you know what? Ironhide could probably beat the Mr. Machine because he actually turns into a van. I think that's who I'd have be the Autobot for it. It'd be kind of fun. Just having that, because it'd be funny because you'd have like this big old like war veteran Autobot working alongside like these. How is that this guy? Here, you gotta refill this guy. That'd be kind of a fun. I think it'd make it for a very fun sort of a dynamic there. All right. Yeah, that should be enough. I thought I refilled this motherfucker last week, but apparently not enough. Either that or the brush is just being fucking munted. All right, let's see if the brush is working. That would make a far more entertaining show than Velma. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I would write that. I would totally write that if I hire me, Cartoon Network people or whoever's running shit now. I'll fucking fix every problem you have. First things first, fire Mindy Kaling, whatever the fuck her name is. Get Ethan's trebuchet going. That's what we need. Get rid of these dogs. Oh, not this way. Especially fire ants. More. Yeah, they definitely are more interesting, you know. Tell more interesting stories than ants. Okay, this brush is being a dickhead. What's going on with it? I'll get a new one soon. Blend this real quick. Probably gonna have to buy some new replacement tips for my pens pretty soon, or Copics rather. They got dying on me. But luckily, we're using the last. This should be the last of it on at least Grimlock here. So, last of the shit I need to use. Get a big shadow there. Big shadow here. Yeah, I'll kind of emphasize these lines here. All right, two out. Or four, rather. I had no idea for my dead Nintendo Switch. I wonder if there's a way to get a Raspberry Pi or an Apple iPad Mini logic work with the touch. I would not be the guy to ask about that, just because I have no idea how phones work. There's no which buttons to press for when I want to look at YouTube videos and stuff. I'm not a tech whiz by any means. I probably should start, honestly, but whatever. All right, I think that should do it for the grays. I just want to touch up the snout a little bit. We'll just use the 2 here. Just want to blend and just darken it just a little bit more. Should do the inside of the mouth real quick. So use a toner gray for the inside of the mouth. One of the two. There we go. And we'll use that for the thigh here. I don't think I've ever used these pens, actually. It's not very much. They feel new. Oh, I know, I was making, yeah. No worries, man. I get you. Yeah, I use a cool gray just to get the shadow cast on him. Get the 5 out. Then just blend 2. I'll put a cool gray 2 as well. All right, we got ourselves a Dinobot. Just gonna add this cool gray here as well, real quick. Showing a little bit more texture. All right, that should do it for the grays there. Now I think I'm gonna do the chrome on the arms as well as the teeth a little bit and the tail. Then we can move on to, I kind of want to get Grimlock finish first. I'll probably do the gold as well as the reds and then get wheelie going. So if I can't finish the stream, I want to at least, if I'm going to end the stream not being able to finish it, I want to at least have Grimlock finished. So we can put my toners and neutrals away for now. Just going to be using cool grays. Okay. Cool gray, neutral. Keep that around. Too full. All right, and move this guy. C1.
That does sound interesting. Could be a fun part of the great results. Yeah. You better stream deck. What word? Ooh.
We are not doing a speed run. I'm taking my time with this one. Maybe 3. Just drop some shadows. Yeah, these nibs are fucking failing me. Just want to get weaker. I think we'll leave that at that. We'll come back in later to add some highlights. Just kind of make it look a bit more chromish. And let's do the teeth now. The 2. I'll probably be coming back in with some jelly rolls for the teeth as well. All right. All right. That should do it for the tail. All right. Do you know what? I'll do Wheelie's face real quick. This is just tiny. So just grab his face real quick. Yeah, should be enough. Yeah, actually going to zoom in just a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see that a bit better. It's a little bit. There's a lot of really small details in there. So tilt up just a little. There we go. I really wish there was like a zoom in function on this camera here. Make it a lot easier. Oh, you know what? I gotta do the inside of the mouth. Just grab the 5. And actually, I'll grab a 7. Send it a little bit more depth.
Or that new camera on PC, man.
No, I like the camera. I like the camera. It's just I just wish there was a function on it for zooming in. But yeah, I definitely need a new PC for sure. All right, my grays away, and let's grab some gold and yellows. Let's see. So I want to go for like a kind of a gold sort of a chromish sort of look. This guy. And maybe some of these peas. And maybe the YR16. Kind of map out the golden. As well as map out the shadows. Okay, let's see. Fuck that. That's my phone. My phone did not like any of the the apps I was using in order to connect with the computer and whatnot. It's not gonna happen ever again. Not using my phone for webcam ever again. Just really like the I don't know, I was having problems with this responding to the actual computer itself. I don't know what's going on. Didn't know what was going on with that, but we ain't doing that again. Okay. Yeah, I don't have an old phone though. I just have the one phone. Had this phone for years now. It's kind of dying on me as well.
Probably get a new one soon.
Yeah, that's probably it. this guy in there. Try a bit more vibrance to the gold here now. All right, starting to shape up here. Okay. All right, we got our groove here now. So try them all my markers in order. Make sure I keep everything consistent. And that would all be shadowed in.
Shoot, I still got my 4S and oh yeah. Okay. I should darken the shadow around his jawline and all that.
Here, I think I need some browns. You know what? Warm grays. All right, that should be good enough. You might just add a little bit of the brown. If I can find it. Yeah. What? Freaking. Just kind of a bit more of a more natural blend from the grays. All right. Those are the feet, and then that should be it for the gold. And the little toes here while we're here. And this guy. And maybe some grays. Yeah, okay, just put some shadows around debris or guts coming from that. Poor little Sharkticon got too close for comfort and got fucked up by Grimlock. And blend in the brown. Not too worried about getting some stuff on the debris here, so I'll be covering it up with it. Different colors anyways, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I gotta touch that up a little with some more yellow. All right. Add a little more vibrance to this flare. Got little bit dull. Same here. And there we have his gold parts on our boy Grimlock here. Oh, and I also got a 3D printed human jawbone and merged it with my Switch. Oh, nice, dude. That's cool. All right. So I don't really need my yellows anymore for the moment. These three guys in here. Let's get my reds out. And then with some blue for the eyes in a minute. And I'll grab this. Okay, now. All right. Oh. Not saying damn phone being dumb. I'm not looking good. Thank you. All right. I think that I might add this a little bit darker shade, and then we'll kind of move on to the eye, and then Grimlock will be done. All will be left is Wheelie, Sharkticons, and the background. Time is it 5:11? Yeah. Want to be done by at least 6:30 my time. So, if anything, we can at least get started on the Sharkticons, or at least finish the Sharkticons, and maybe then on my own time I can kind of do the background. Because the background is kind of boring anyways. Backgrounds are always boring to draw anyways, so I think people will enjoy seeing the actual characters come to life more so. But yeah. And just blend that a little more. Yeah. Good. Gonna, just kind of touch. All right. Telling you to rest for a while. And we got some blue because you're 2 hours into the future from me. So a lot of things. I guess within the G1 cartoon. So. Yeah, not that shade. I think the 12. And 14. Dope. All right. And I think we'll grab. No, this one. That was 18. And don't grab that shade. I should do it for his eye. Well, I can't hear you. Oh, I can reload that. What the hell? Oh yeah, I'm seeing on my end. Let's see. What the fuck's going on? Yeah, it's showing up only like one bar for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, damn kids playing them Call of Duties. Screwed up my internet. Try to get Wheelie's little eyes here real quick, then I'll see if I can fix it. All cleared up now? All right. Hopefully it stays that way. Oh, what's going on here? Like a whole minute, everything you said was garbled. Oh, shit. Well, goddamn, you missed the whole conversation then. Here, let me see if I can. I have 4 bars on my computer, but for some reason on the thing it was only showing 1 bar. Here. General. All right. I'm going to lower it to standard definition. Try that. If not, there's nothing really I can do about it. Because again, really fix the internet. All right. So let's get Wheelie done. Actually, I think I have some orange in here. I don't want to use. All right, let's pull up some reference of Wheelie. So it kind of has like a orange, then kind of like a salmon type color. And then some grays and stuff to grab, actually. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Them damn kids bring their mix boxes. Okay, so I think we'll use, okay, so he has orange thighs. That's interesting. Trying to see which one matches him the most. That'll work. And then it's kind of like his underside where he has some orange. Let's do that. It's a very small frame he's got here, so. Oh, missed that part. Okay. I'll grab this guy, actually.
If you saw, but I said don't forget the tail.
Oh, I got the tail. It's already colored. I just gave it more of a chrome sort of look. So that's kind of the toy I had, or I have. I'm kind of basing off of. Kind of bases off of. A while ago, I used my fans toys Grimlock as reference, so went for more of a chrome sort of look for the tail instead. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. All right. Let's get some darker shades in. Yeah, it's 416. And I think I'll grab some that brown, that warm gray kind of combination worked really well. I'll grab this guy. Welcome back. All right. Just gonna add a little bit of this guy. Just gonna give him a bit more texture to his middle here, so to speak. And then 5.
So on the tail looks mostly white to me. Oh, yeah, it's because the hold on. Might be able to show the gray off a little more, but the lamp I'm using is pretty bright. You're not. Yeah, we'll just add a little bit extra orange to give them a bit more vibrance. It's all good now? All right, all right. Thank God. Or thank Primus in this case. We are a Transformers channel, kind of. All right, that should be good for a wheelie. All right, so the problem with this next color is that most of them might not, I don't know, we'll see. I don't have any other shades that are like this one. And he kind of has a lot of this color on him. But we should be able to make it work. That part's gray, but that part isn't. Gotcha. Let's see. How can we compensate this guy? Not this. No, don't like that. All right.
think we use warm grays. That's in depth. Ooh, this guy's. What the fuck's up with this guy? Yeah, fuck you then. Piece of shit. And we'll grab the 5. And that should be good enough. Let's get the gray on them. There. Let's see. So, black out that whole thing here. There we go. Stands out a bit more. All right, that should be it for Wheelie. And it's 5:30, so we got a bit of time, so we can probably get started on our Sharkticons now. Let's see, that's our Quintessons. We're not doing Quintessons though. There they are. Okay, so we're gonna do all the grays on them because they have some gray on them, as well as the purple, some green, and some, I guess, teal. Yeah, it's kind of a teal color. So let's get started. All right. Start. I guess we'll use cool gray for this guy. Start by identifying which areas need to be gray. Okay. Fins are gray. Kind of use one shark as that sort of a template, and then we'll just go from there. See, the jaw line's purple, so leave that. Okay. Oh, you know what? They have like these little antennas on them. Just noticed that. Yeah, fuck it. A little too late to change that, but I don't know, maybe I'll go back in later. So I could probably just go and add that, the pen, but whatever. Do it later. Oop, kind of, that should be fine. All right, this one's drawn weirdly. It's all good though. The Sharkticons. Maybe this one's deformed or something. Oh, whatever. That would be cool to see in the movies if they ever did them as the Sharkticons, or in the actual new game coming out. That'd be cool to see. Cool enemy to fight. Just wondering, since the tail is supposed to be chrome, why not use a very light amount of silver paint near the lines, or would it be too much? Would it be too much on well, I can't use paint. No, I know what you mean. But no, for like the chrome elements, I usually use like sort of I use this bluish green because it kind of adds that sort of. Sometimes in chrome, you'll kind of see a little bit of a hint of a bluish hue sometimes. So I kind of use that with some of the cool grays, which are also are kind of they have a bit of a bluish tint to them as well. So. But yeah, once I go in later, I'll be adding a white sort of. I'll be adding some like white streaks in it and stuff like that, just kind of make it pop out a bit more. So yeah, I add like a highlight in different areas here. So. Okay. Yeah, this one big boy right here. See, what color is his tail? That's what I don't know. Can't really see him from behind. Image I have. All right, we'll start with gray then. Oh, that should be fine. Trying to make sure. So part of the hand has some blue on him. Like I said, I'm on my phone. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, it might look different because of the light I'm using. Because a lot of times my art looks a little bit different in person than it does on the actual screen. And the foot has some blue to it, so we're going to leave that. I'll make that purple. I think we'll do blue for the tail here, or the is the mace part of his tail. Okay. And we can't forget our boy here getting stomped on. I'll get some of this debris going. I'll probably come back in later with some jelly roll pens, just kind of add some like little spark effects coming out of them. Just want to kind of identify the actual pieces here real quick. There. Yeah, should be good enough. And then I guess let's go in and color this guy, these guys here. It's supposed to be some like a little bit of suggestion of guys in the back, but I'll probably darken that up just to make it look more, a little better, stand out a bit more. Okay. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. I ain't going nowhere for a little bit. Might just come in with some black in a minute. Yeah, let's do it now, actually. While I'm here. Some shadows. But you know what? I might just leave the tail. I don't want to keep going. But I actually made this all cover this in with some blue, or the teal blue I was talking about earlier for other things. So just leave that for now.
Welcome back. Yeah, I should have pull up just a little bit. There we go. Kind of follow through on some of the line works here. All right. Might as well grab this debris here. And we'll get these guys going. See, 5:51, almost 6 o'clock. So I'm not too sure if I'll be able to finish the background then. I probably just end it at the Sharkticons and I'll kind of just like work on the background off camera. But while I'm modding for Mara. But I'll make sure to record it while I'm doing that, so I can at least get that in the time lapse. Okay. So right now they're looking a little bit messy, but we'll be fixing it up real quick. Real quick. Let me go to 4. All right. All right. There, a little bit more tidied up now. Saw a pic of Whoopi Goldberg all in white. She looks like a Chinese spy. Balloon. Yeah, I don't want to think about that woman. Not while I'm drawing these guys. All right. Let's see. I'll add the what you call it, the BV25. A little bit of a violet, sort of a, just give a little bit of a violet hue to them. Violet gray. Just kind of make them look a bit more interesting. Just put over the dark areas, then we'll kind of go in with the lighter shade. Just add a bit more character, so to speak. This one guy looks a little wonky over here. Not gonna lie. Luckily, you don't really see much of him though. He's a special one. The Eric Cartman version of a Sharkticon. Remember that episode where he tries to act like he's a disabled guy, kid or whatever, in order to win some money in the Olympics or whatever, and he still lost because he's stupid and fat.
Yeah, I think I'll just do it for this guy. Actually. Yeah, that should be enough. You don't really notice on these guys, other guys, anyways. All right. Now let's get some purple in. I think we'll use these guys. Yeah. It's a V12. It's on the V12. Let's go with this guy. All right. I think they're starting to come together, so to speak. Do the green eyes now.
Oh, what the hell happened to my stream? Alright, should be fine now. Alright, so I think I'll go with like a sort of a yellowish tint for the teeth here. That'll look better. You guys need a brush. I think it'll help stand out a bit more. Oh, that jaw. This guy. There we go. Oh, something was missing. Not this guy. Fuck that guy. Come on. All right. Let's see. I think we'll just add a little bit of this guy. All right, last but not least, when you get the teal going, I think I'll use this guy. Yeah. What the fuck do you want, eBay? No. I bought something the other day. Let's get this tail going. Wanted to do this earlier. Add a bit of a blue or teal, whatever the fuck this color is. To the tail, something that would look cooler. Kind of stand out from the rest of the body. I'll add some to the tail here. Hopefully it's accurate because I don't have a picture pulled up of this guy as a backside. So we're just going off of memory. I think it was teal in the color, if I'm not mistaken. But the Sharkticons, you can kind of get away with some stuff sometimes. Just as long as you have the basic sort of design in place. Let's add that in. Just add a little bit of detail. Okay. That one's extra special. Looking. All right. Oh, missed the tail. This guy. I am blind today. Although technically speaking, I kind of am blind because I wear glasses, so
I have an excuse. Yeah. What's going on with that guy? Whatever. That should do it for that color. On our little Sharkticons here. Let's see what time is it? 6:12. So let's see what can I get done. You know what? I'll do the little outside area first, and then we'll kind of wrap it up. So it won't take too long. Hold on. Let's go. We'll just make up the background sky. I think it's. I'm trying to remember the cartoon. Hold on. So you can find some reference real quick. Just want to see what the color of the sky is on the planet Contessa. I can't remember. Transformers. 1986. Quintessa. Well, shit. I just found out they're shooting up my bar zoo, $300. Yeah. We'll switch. Yeah. Let's see. All right. I can't find any reference, so I'll just do something unique. Let's see, we got gray, so sort of the green, the sky. Do something different. No, need more grays. And actually, you know what? Grab. Shit, okay, we need to talk about this problem I'm having. All these markers on my desk. Kind of add a little bit of a cosmic space area in the back. going to give the impression that there's a very harsh like planet to like live on. You know, it's kind of the feel I'm trying to go for with this. After all, it is kind of infested with Sharkticons and stuff, so have a very moody sort of look. Not yet. We're just going to do the background, then we'll kind of, well, I just want to do this area here because I have to go mod for Mara in about an hour or a little less than an hour, and need to grab some food. So, but off camera, I'll be filming myself drawing the rest of the background, so you'll still have a little bit extra content for the eventual time lapse for this. So, yeah. But we got lots to do tomorrow. I have another stream tomorrow, so I shouldn't. So, because I'll be doing my new diorama stream which will be for the Icon City. I've been working on the past couple of weeks, so I was kind of debating whether or not to do that one or the Tokyo background, or diorama. But I kind of felt like I still need to do a little bit more work on the backgrounds for the Tokyo one because there's a lot of detail going into that one. Because just because there's a lot of, I'm trying to base it because in Tokyo there's a lot of like these really bright sort of signs in the city and whatnot, so I want to kind of emphasize that a bit more. And so there's gonna be a lot of those, and I have to make sure I get it in perspective properly because I kind of like, I'm not too sure if you saw on Twitter, but I posted some images of the side and back walls, and I put some perspective lines in there and put everything in perspective for like the buildings and stuff like that. So I need to make sure all the different little signs are kind of within perspective. So I need to kind of plan that out a bit more. So, but we're going to work on the Icon City one, which is for my Fembots, which is not my most proud shelf because I'm just using Hasbro stuff. That's all I got. So, however, I think that it's going to be a lot of fun to make because it's going to be a very simple one as well. Because it's going to be a little platform and the sidewalls and stuff, which is going to have like couple of buildings and stuff like that. So, Tokyo post. Oh, okay, yeah. I posted on Twitter and Instagram, so you probably couldn't tell because it was probably it might have been mistaken for the Cybertron one because I have two dioramas going, but I decided to go with or at least for today, tomorrow I'm going to be starting the Icon one because it's a little bit simpler to do. But all right, let's grab this guy. Wow. Not sure I like this brown. Yeah. We'll go with some more grays to kind of make it stand out a bit. Not sure if it's a good color to have behind Grimlock's gray here. Yeah. Make it work. He has a porn shelf. Exactly. The porn shelf. No, Nightbird's on my Decepticon shelf. She's rolling with Shockwave in them. Because, I don't know, I might put her back with Megatron, but it's a little bit crowded in there.
But I have her with the Insecticons and Shockwave because the Insecticons were the ones that actually reprogrammed her, and so I think it makes more sense to have them there. But I'm thinking about I won't go into it here, but I might as well. I already mentioned it, but I'm thinking about it when I do eventually in the hopefully near future, if I ever do expand the collection. What I would want to have is actually have a diorama or a shelf for just the Insecticons, as well as maybe a few jets and maybe a reflector. Because I really want to put the Insecticons in like a swampy sort of environment, because I don't really think they really fit on the Cybertron environments as much. So I might end up putting a Nightbird on that shelf with them as well. Don't be making the fembot scissor. I'm not. I'm a gentleman, so to speak. They're just standing there chilling right now. All right. Let's see. Add some copper. There we go. Now we're cooking. All right. Not all you motherfuckers in my way. Just going in the bin. There we go. All right. I think it's starting to pop now. Here, I'll add this guy. Just add a little bit of light to that. And then, need to add some gray. Or no, I think it was like a silver ship that they came in. Yeah, I think it was. Or the ship that they left the planet in. So I think I'll just go with. You can't really see it though very well, so let's go with a 5. I'll just go back in with some jelly rolls to kind of make it shine a little bit. Let's see, 624. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a wrap real quick. I just want to just go in just with the 7. Tidy up a bit more, and then we'll kind of call it a wrap. No, seems good. I was gonna go back in and add some like little detailed lines up on the mountain here, some pens and jelly rolls. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. I think we're gonna end it there. Obviously, I'll have to go back in and add some like shadows on the Sharkticons here, just make them pop a bit more, as well as kind of finish the background off, which I'll be doing tonight. So obviously film that, and then eventually I should be able to get a time lapse out, probably Monday. Probably when I get it out, just because I'll be busy tomorrow as well as tonight. So, but yeah, on that note, we got the king himself all ready to go. And as promised, I'll show off what I've been working on behind the scenes. I haven't shown on Twitter yet because I'm not. I need to finalize the idea in my mind. But now I haven't drawn their Dinobot modes yet. I just drew them in their robot forms. But
The first one I drew was this guy. He's kind of supposed to be the Spinosaurus, Decepticon, Dinobot sort of character. Yeah, so I have the fin on the back. I have an idea for trying to come up with an idea what kind of weapon I want to have. I kind of want like an axe or a spear or something like that. But yeah, I try to go for like what I would imagine like a G, because I went for more of the G1 style. So I went for kind of decided which. So I went for that sort of like the way they would design the Dinobots in the G1 cartoon. So I kind of went with sort of that same sort of mindset into going with these guys. So I have 3 here. This is the first I did the draw. I might redraw some things, maybe change up the torso a little bit. But obviously we have the little Spinosaurus head in the chest cavity here with the tail or the fin on his back or whatever. Or I think it's called a sail. But yeah, I kind of want to have like a little axe weapon here. As well as I give him a little horn on the top kind of to signify that he's a Spino. And as well as made him a bit more bulky because he's supposed to be like kind of the rival for Grimlock. So he should be the big boy, of the team. That's a prototype. And then here we had the Carnosaurus or Carnotaurus Decepticon. So I wanted to originally have the Carnotaurus head on his like right here, but I kind of had the idea to kind of put half the heads on both sides of his shoulders, so that the horns kind of sticking up on his shoulders like this. So I have an idea for a sword here, and he's gonna have lots of spikes hanging off of him as well. So yeah, and obviously you can kind of see the little bit of tail. I had the idea to have like the tail sort of being indented into his actual shins here. And the last one I designed was this guy. This is the Ankylosaurus Decepticon Dinobot sort of character. Still working on him, but I kind of had this idea to give him like almost a turtle, Ninja Turtle sort of shell back on him. Have all the spikes on him and all that. Yeah, I'm thinking of turning that little tail that the Ankylo had, and turning it into like a little mace that he could like hold and smash people with. So that's my little OC characters. My first ones, actually. I think it's my first time actually designing my own Transformers characters, because I always like to draw the classic characters, but that's what I've been working on behind the scenes. So a little bit, not as much as I would like to, but I might turn that into a series. Who knows, at some point. But on that note, we can end this off. And I think I'm going to end it on the new intro, because I don't think you guys saw it yet. So, yeah, stay tuned. Tomorrow I'll be working on the diorama for the Icon City. And next weekend, I might do a couple more streams during the weekend. I do love me some Dinobots. Finally got back Phineas Jorling. Yeah, I decided to turn the Ankylosaurus into a Decepticon. So, yeah. But yeah, so I might do some streams on Monday and Tuesday of me making a diorama. If not, I'll obviously record me making them if I don't stream them, because I'm trying to save some. Because I have to save a lot of hours on my streams for the Saturday draw stream, so I have to kind of mitigate my usage there, because I only have the free version of Streamlabs or StreamYards. But next weekend I'll probably do Aya, because she's the one that's kind of ready to go now, and then after that we'll probably do the Ninja Turtles and maybe Shredder at the end of the month. But we'll see about that. But yeah, this is how we're gonna kick off this February with our boy Grimlock, and I should be able to get and hopefully I'll be able to get the time lapse out Monday. So, but on that note, let's not turn this into a Lord of the Rings outro, and let's pull up the brand new intro we just put together this week. I might actually go in and actually make better templates for thumbnails and stuff like that. Just make my videos sort of pop a bit more
in the algorithms or whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. And yeah.